Hello everyone, Halfway Jojo back at it again, doing another what I eat in a day video, and I just want to start out by saying that I'm going to be going away in a few days, so I'm going to be pre-recording a lot of things. So if you see me wearing the same thing in more than one video, it's not because I've been wearing the same clothes for a couple of days in a row, right? It's just that everything's going to be pre-recorded and going to be uploaded whilst I'm away doing other things and everything like that, so don't worry about that. But anyway, I found some more videos that we're going to be looking at today, and as usual, don't be a dickhead to anyone we cover in the videos because it's just not very cool, is it? You know. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get right into our first video of today. Okay, so we have our first one up here, so let's have a little look.
What I eat in a day is a fat person that's trying to not lose weight. I started off.
Okay, I mean, I've got to start off. I've always got to say this, okay, guys. I've always got to say this. But you know how I feel about people who's like, I was a fat person who's not trying to lose weight. You know, I always say we should all strive for a healthier lifestyle. We should all strive to live as long as possible, especially for the people we care about, if not ourselves. But I digress. I'm going to be saying that a lot, okay? I just have to remind everyone out there, health is important, longevity is important.
The day by getting an Arizona tea and a sandwich from Walmart. It was super tasty. I especially love the sandwich with the red pepper jelly. This is what I...
To be fair, I like the look of the sandwich as well, but I can just tell that's going to be absolutely loaded with calories. I think someone in a previous video that I did might have eaten this kind of sandwich thing before as well, like the specific kind of Italian sandwich. I think it might have been this brand. I don't know. They didn't have the label or anything, but it looked like it. Yeah, the sandwich is probably going to be packed full of calories because it's not only, you know, it's bread naturally, like a white bread, kind of high anyway, but I think it's kind of like a cheese bread, like an Italian herby cheese bread or whatever the fuck they call it. I can't even remember. But yeah, that's generally quite high, and everything inside it, yeah, it's gonna have a bit of grease to it as well. That's gonna be quite a lot, quite packed full of calories. That
ended up being able to actually eat out of the sandwich, and the tea took all day to finish. Later in the day, I grabbed...
So you didn't finish the whole sandwich, so you left it for like another time, perhaps. That's pretty good. And the tea, I don't know if the tea's sugar free or if it's like full sugar or whatever, but that's not too bad then so far. If you didn't eat the whole sandwich and you know the tea lasted the whole day rather than downing it in one session, you know, that could be alright. That might not be too bad, although I would say it's better to eat a lot of healthier foods throughout the day rather than taking a whole day to eat something that is like unhealthy, for example, or whatever.
half a glass of this homemade orange smoothie, but then I ended up not...
Oh damn, there's like a whole meal there. You caught a glimpse of like a McDonald's or something. Shit. Smoothies, yeah, be careful with smoothies as well, guys. I know a lot of people think, oh, smoothie equals healthy, especially when people are first getting into like their weight loss and health kick. A lot of people will buy shit like smoothies and be like, oh, I'm gonna lose tons of weight doing this. This is so healthy, guys. But smoothies are often very, very sugary, absolutely packed for the calories and stuff like that. Juices as well, everything like that. Anything it says fruit on it, vegetables or anything like that, people immediately go to it and they think immediately healthy, but it might not necessarily be the case. So just watch out for that if you're getting into fitness and stuff and losing weight and etc for the first time.
Knocking it over after like 3 sips. It was so sad. For dinner I got a $5...
Okay, not McDonald's, Wendy's. Okay, I don't mind a Wendy's. I've only had it once. I had it once and it was in Philippines, I think. It was pretty decent. I don't know if we've got it over here. It was alright. I had like a burger with nachos in it. I had 2 of those because that was back when I was really fat. 2 of those, 2 fries, yeah. But anyway, so we got some some fries, some chips, burger of some sort, and looks like some sort of chicken nuggets. And I don't know what the fuck that drink is, but that looks like it's packed full of sugar. Not gonna lie, if it's that fluorescently red, it's probably gonna be packed with sugar or some sort of shit. I don't know. And that honey mustard, yeah, honey mustard is probably gonna be quite high as well because it's got honey in it. Yeah, of course, anything that's like burgers, fries, and nuggets and stuff like that is gonna naturally just be very high calorie and not too nutritious. But you know, that's just like saying grass is green. We all kind of know that.
Biggie bag from Wendy's with the junior bacon cheeseburger and honey mustard, and they only ended up giving us 3 nuggets each. I did end.
Oh no. What would we do without like the extra 2 nuggets or whatever? That's so sad. Sorry. I don't know, it's just a bit like, personally, I'm just like, you've got enough there, it doesn't matter, like, I mean, I get it, you know, you want to get your money's worth or whatever, but at the end of the day, they might have been saving you a bit there.
End up eating all of this over a pretty long period of time. And that's all for the day. Love you.
I still don't know what the drink is. I don't think you said what the drink was. I might have to go back over and have like a little look. Yeah, it didn't mention what the drink was, so I don't know what that was, but it looked very radioactive. It looked like a Nuka-Cola or some shit, so it was probably packed full of sugar. So anyways, that was the first video of today. It started off, you know, not great choice of food to start off your day. The big sub thingy, you know, probably not the lightest of foods to eat and stuff in terms of calories and etc. And I don't know whether that tea was a sugar-free Arizona or like a straight up sugary one, but quite high as well. But she didn't eat the whole thing to start off with, and the drink apparently lasted like the whole day, so it's not god awful. You know, if you only ate a little bit of the sub, saved it for another time or whatever, that's not too bad. But again, like I said, preferably eat big meals throughout the day, eat whole big meals throughout the day. But hey, it started off not too awful, but then obviously you get into the eating of fast food and stuff like that, which is fine to have occasionally. I like to reiterate a lot of the times, I'm not one of those people who's like, I'll never fucking eat this ever again because you're going to fucking die. No, I'm not one of those people. But I will say, try to avoid eating that shit on a daily basis or regularly, even weekly, to be honest. Just every once in a while, every few months or whatever, every month. It doesn't matter, just not all the time. It's not the most egregious ones we've seen so far. I say that quite a lot. I use the word egregious quite a lot, but it's not the most egregious one I've seen so far. I've seen worse on the ones we've covered on this channel, but it could be a lot better if, again, you had more reasonably calorie meals, eating them throughout the day, more high protein things, eating them big, bulkier, high protein meals throughout the day. It would just be, again, much better. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna find another one. We're gonna get straight into it. Right, I found another one here. I think this one is probably going to be one of the most unhinged ones I've seen so far. I've just seen the title, I haven't watched it yet. But it's not looking good, and it looks like it might be the kind of content that appeals to certain people who really like particular types of overweight women. I don't know, it's not looking good, but anyway, let's get into it. So we have this one here, what I eat at the fair as a fat girl trying to gain weight. Or yeah, I'm looking at this girl here, I'm like, I don't know why people, personally, I don't know why people would do that to themselves. I don't know why you would put yourself purposefully at a disadvantage, even if this is like some sort of, you know, etish type of stuff. I don't know why you'd put yourself through this just for a little bit of money and stuff like that. It's not worth it. You know, shortening your life, potentially having all sorts of issues, you know, especially as a woman, you can get things like PCOS if you're overweight. You can have all sorts of things that go wrong. It's not worth it for just a little bit of clout, you know, stuff like that, a little bit of money. But anyway, I digress. Let's get right into this.
Okay, so this is everything that I ate and drank at the New York State Fair the second time that I went. Okay, I got this strawberry daiquiri. Okay, so I got these 2 chicken empanadas.
So 2 chicken empanadas. That empanadas probably quite high calories. Strawberry daiquiri as well. I don't know if it's an alcoholic or non-alcoholic one, but they can be very, very high calories. Basically like a smoothie with alcohol in it, essentially. Like, if you think about it, it's going to be packed full of calories. And empanadas, again, packed full of calories. Not the best thing to be
These
eating.
were okay, but they were really sweet, and they didn't come with that green sauce that usually come with empanadas.
Sweet. Why would a chicken empanada be sweet? What are they putting in that empanada? Like, what?
I don't know what that is, but I love that. Then I got this elote, which was so good.
Jesus
It's probably one of my
Christ.
favorite things that I had today.
That's corn, obviously. But is that like deep fried or some shit? That's unhinged.
Then I had this Italian sausage
Jesus
hot dog.
Christ, damn. All of that, and it's only been like a few hours, and so far all that, Jesus Christ.
Peppers in it, and the sausage had fennel in it. It was so good. This
Damn.
time I also had quite a few beers because it was Labor Day.
And beer as well. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, I like myself a beer, you know, I don't mind a little pint here and there. But beer and things like that, ales, everything kind of within that kind of stratosphere are absolutely packed full of calories. Like, one beer is the equivalent of basically a chicken breast, really. You think about it, like, I'm pretty sure a beer is at least between 150 to 250 calories per pint or something like that. It's ridiculous. So yeah, all those empanadas, the daiquiri, the what looks like deep fried corn, all those beers, and that fucking hot dog so far, that is literally probably what, already way over 2,000 calories. Jesus. Oh man, nah, this isn't looking good.
And the last day of the fair, so I thought, why not? I wanted to get this donut.
I mean, I could think of plenty of reasons why not. First of all, you know, being at that size, it's not good for you.
Place, but look, the line goes all the way back there.
Yeah, you should do it.
So
Mate, you might burn a few calories waiting for your donut. You could do some good. Fucking hell. My god.
I had this funnel cake, and I have had.
What the fuck? That's huge. Nah, surely that's a sharer. Surely that's not a one-person thing. Damn.
Funnel cake before, but I've only ever had it like delivery. I've never
Why
had
are you
it
eating
fresh.
it like that? You're getting it all down yourself. Sorry. Sorry, this video is kind of it's driving me insane. I haven't seen one like this so far. The rest of them, you know, the food's been a bit diabolical, but at least they eat like normal people. What the fuck?
From the place, and oh my god, I had no idea how good it could be. Like, it's so much better fresh.
Oh my god. No.
Next, a little
Ice
soft serve
cream
ice
as
cream,
well? Oh my fucking god, this is
which
mad.
is good, of course. I like just plain soft serve the best. Then cotton candy, and this random guy was trying to talk to me.
Is it gonna be the whole bag? Surely not. Surely not. Just cracking open the bag and eating the whole thing. Nah, that's insane. That's unhinged.
And I got a candy apple. I should have got a.
And a candy apple or a toffee apple. I don't know what kind of thing that is. I do like a toffee apple though. It's bussin'. I haven't had them for so long. I probably haven't had like a toffee apple or like a candied apple kind of thing Probably the last time I had it was when I was a child, but yeah. Nah, this ain't looking good. This is already like probably this is already like half a week or even over a week's worth of calories for some people, let's be honest. Nah, this is at least like half a week's worth of calories for me. Like this is probably over 6,000 already. Damn.
Caramel apple though, because it was so hard. Like at first I didn't think I was going to be able to bite into it. Then last but not least, I got this sugar waffle which I had been recommended to get. I didn't realize it.
That's insane. I don't know how someone can eat that much sweet stuff in one day and not get like just kind of ill or bored. Because like, don't get me wrong, I love my sweet shit. I love my unhealthy, highly calorified sweet shit. I love it, you know. I used to be fat too, but I would get so fucking bored after already having like an ice cream, already having this and that. I'd be a bit like, give me some fucking chicken and rice or something. Damn. I mean,
would make this mess.
Yeah, that's quite messy.
Legit. It's like weird though. It's not like a waffle at all. It's like.
I mean, I think she did that on purpose. If I'm being honest, though, you seen the way she ate that other thing, got it all over. Like, oh no, I got it all down me. Oh no, nah. I don't know. That seems a bit like you did that on purpose. Not gonna lie.
Tastes completely different. I did manage to crack into this.
Okay, so you ate it later on. Nah, that's...
Okay.
Yeah, that one was a bit unhinged. That one is probably the most insane one we've seen so far on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. That one was extreme. I'm gonna have to have a look at some of these comments here because some of them are yeah, some of them are a bit like saying what I kind of thought. Some of them are saying that feed their account, stuff like that. Watching this on a calorie deficit, yep, me too. Feederism. I've never seen anyone eat funnel cake like that. I've never seen anyone eat any cake or anything like that before. Are you related to queso? Maybe she is. Maybe she is. But nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, that was our second video today, and like I said multiple times, I think that is probably the most kind of insane one we've seen on this channel so far. This is the one that is most blatantly like, yeah, I'm just eating any old shit. I'm not even gonna bother with nutrition in any way whatsoever. I'm not even gonna bother feeding myself good food. I don't have any words. I don't really agree with this whole like feeder kind of stuff. I think it is very, very bad because you know, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a lot of people pay money to see particularly fat women eat a lot, gain weight. It's more of like a you know, I don't know if YouTube lets me say the word, but you know, more of a thing that people get roused by, you know. It's not really something that's good because first of all, it's at detriment to someone's health, and second of all, it's not the prettiest thing to see when you see these people just absolutely numbing on large portions of food and getting it all down them. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's just something that kind of cringes me out a little bit personally. But you know, no hate to the person, but I don't like it. I'm gonna find another one. Hopefully that's not as unhinged. So we got this girl again. We had her on the channel before. If I remember correctly, there was some things that weren't so great about the way she ate. Like, I'm pretty sure she had like a donut for breakfast or something like that, and etc, etc. But let's have a look, see if there's any changes. I don't know whether this one's an older video or a newer video, but let's see if there's any better choices regardless.
What I eat in a day as a fat girl.
Okay.
Today I made Nashville hot buffalo chicken sandwiches with homemade ranch.
Okay, that might not be too bad because buffalo sauce is naturally quite low. Like a Frank's Red Hot sauce, you could have like a lot of that, and it'd be barely like 20 calories. Like 50 mils, 50 milliliters of it is only like 15 to 20 calories or something like that. It's not too bad. Chicken, obviously, you know, some chicken breast. You can't go wrong with a bit of chicken breast. The highest calorie thing could be potentially the ranch. But if it's homemade and you make it with something like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, mix it in with like the ranch seasoning packet or something like that, it can be quite low calorie and it could be quite beneficial. So the highest thing could either be the ranch or the bread. If it's homemade, it'll probably be the bread that's the highest calories. But anyway, let's see how this is looking. It looks pretty good, to be fair. It looks tasty.
This is so good.
Yeah, it does look good, to be fair. Although, even though it's homemade ranch, you should still be careful about eating, like, you know, way too much.
I have mac and cheese for a side.
Okay, mac and cheese for a side, that's not so good. Mac and cheese is, you know, there's not much nutritional value to it, not much protein or anything like that. It was looking good.
Coke Zero.
At least you got the Coke Zero. Because, like I said, guys, drinking sugary, like, Cokes and stuff like that is so pointless. It tastes the same to have Coke Zero. And it's, like, way less calories than a normal one. It's, like, 1 calorie for a whole thing, if even that.
Cookies and M&Ms.
Damn, cookies and M&Ms. Yeah, that's gonna be wildly calorific. A cookie with M&Ms. Oh, I mean, it sounds good, but shit. And looks like some milk there. You know, if it's skimmed milk, low calorie milk, not as bad, not as egregious as I keep saying, but it's probably not. It's probably full calorie milk, and it doesn't matter anyway because you're gonna have a fucking biscuit with fucking M&Ms on it anyways. I would eat that though. I'm not gonna lie. Though I say that to everything because again I used to be fat, so I look at any piece of food and I'm like, oh yeah, I'd eat that, even if it looked like fucking poop from a butt or something like that.
I have a strawberry protein yogurt, and of course,
Okay, that's good, but
my fat ass had to add the Hershey's frozen strawberries.
that's not good. See, the reason why I paused there is because I knew there was going to be a butt coming in there. I was like, oh no. Oh, it did look like they were cookies or something, but I'm guessing I don't know what they are specifically, but it said they're Hershey's, so I'm guessing it's kind of like a cookie dough, kind of chocolate chippy thing, strawberry kind of wrapped around it or whatever. A strawberry wrapped around cookie dough type shit is what I'm trying to get at. If you just kind of had strawberries as it was, not the Hershey strawberry shit, that would actually be really quite beneficial. That would be high protein, low calorie, and very quite satiating. But of course, you know, adding the cookie dough stuff to it, it probably brings up the calories by a good 100 at least. So yeah, it's pretty unnecessary, not gonna lie. But alas, here we are.
Best yogurt. For dinner,
Yeah.
I made spinach raviolis.
Okay. If it's not too high of a portion, this could be alright. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's a massive bowl, but I could be wrong.
Delicious.
But what's all that on top of it? Is all that cheese on top of it? Because if that is cheese on top of it, that is too much cheese actually. Yeah, that is way too much cheese if that is cheese. Or that could even be breadcrumbs, I don't know. It's something like that. Either way, cheese or breadcrumbs is way too much. Okay, so that was that one. Yeah, I mean, it seems like what I've noticed with this girl, she seems nice. Not gonna lie, she seems very nice. But it seems like every healthy choice she makes, she immediately counteracts it with something that's not. So she's like, oh, I've got this buffalo chicken sandwich, like I said, if made a certain way, can be quite low calorie, quite filling, nutritious, stuff like that. But then she turns around and was like, and then I've got it with macaroni and cheese on the side, and I'm like, okay, so you basically undid all the good that you could have done there. And then she's like, oh, I've got protein yogurt, but I've got these strawberries wrapped in fucking cookie dough or whatever it is inside them. And it's like, okay, yeah, I see how it is. So I've got this bowl of ravioli with some tomato sauce, but it's got shit ton of cheese on top of it. It's like, oh, fuck. Every time there's like a right choice, there's always like a, but I added this on top of it. I'm like, no, what are you doing? Stop. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for the video today. Having looked at all these clips, have we learned anything? Not really. You know, sometimes we have ones where it's genuinely surprised. They're trying to lose weight or at least maintain, but some of these typically go a bit overboard, like the second clip where they're just eating shit all day long and there's like no breaks or anything like that. And then sometimes you get some people who like are making right choices, but then they immediately counteract it with a bad choice, and they, you know, stuff like that is a bit disappointing sometimes. You're a bit like, oh, you know, it's like watching sport. You know, your team's about to score, like, oh fuck, and then then the ball misses the goal or something. It's just like, oh shit, okay. But at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, like, you know, but yeah, that's it for today. Make sure that you eat reasonably well. Be good. Treat yourself to a nice healthy meal, because you deserve it, and you're looking very beautiful today, and everything like that, and etc. etc. Make sure to leave, I don't know, leave like a rose or something in the comments if you watched it all the way through and stuff like that. I'm rambling now, but anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. I'll see you later.